Hi, I'm Kristen.
Hey, I'm Scott.
Hi, I'm Skyline. And I'm Holden.
And we are
The Dean Team.
And we are so excited for a magical day on Castaway Cay on our 5-night Western Caribbean cruise on the Disney Dream. It's been Marvel Day at sea, and it is our last day of the sailing. But we are so excited to have a great time today. What do you think? Are y'all ready for an adventure?
Let's go! We're now pulling into Castaway Cay. They back the ship into port, which is really cool. So sitting on the back deck of Cabana is a really nice view.
Skyla, it's time for Mickey Waffles.
For joining us at Castaway Cay.
Oh, hi. The perfect breakfast spot doesn't exist. Oh, wait, yes it does.
Yes, it does.
Are you ready to have some fun today, bud? Skyla has a very chocolatey Mickey waffle today, and a chocolate chip muffin, and some bacon. Are you fueled up and ready for adventure?
I am. Got all my fruit in. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah, good job. You ate fruit this morning. We all just ate chocolate. Castaway Cay is only 3.1 miles long and 2.2 miles wide, and it spans 1,000 acres, but only about 5% of the island is actually developed. We got our towels, we're ready to go. There's the post office. That's one of the photo spots later on. People are lining up for photos.
One of the other benefits of having your stateroom in the aft of the ship is just exit straight from there. Midship is a further walk, and there's a lot more people. Aft down to level 1. For that family's walking outside, that would be our neighbors. But like, if I had that balcony, I feel like it'd almost be more worth it. The tiny little thing.
Yeah, that's a massive balcony. We can see Sorcerer Mickey so well, and his magic brooms. Here's an overview of Castaway Cay. It's easily walkable, but we're also going to be taking the trams, I'm sure, at some point today. So you can see where the ship parks and then everything that there is to do. They do take photos for you when you get off the ship, but this is a beautiful spot for pictures too. Right here when you get off the ship to the left. I love how it looks like he's just walking on off the ship with everybody else.
Yes, they want to come see you.
No good news for them, I've arrived. Calling in who now? Scott. Go on, are you throwing things at me? No? Are you sure? I'll take your word for it, mate. You see the chest right there? There's a key that's needed for it, and I have lost it. So I need the two of you today. Keep an eye out for a key. Do you think you can do that? Yes. Yes? Alright, and when you find the key, what are you going to do with it? That's right! Very good, very good. I like this one. Thinking maybe worthy of joining me ship. Yes?
I have a question.
I have an answer. Let's see if they match.
Whose head is that?
Whose head is what? This head? This head's mine. Whose head are you talking about, love? Oh! You're talking about me mumsy. Right, so I'm guessing this is your mumsy right over here.
Don't wear my head on a belt.
No promises.
Please. Whoa, she is a pirate. Here's our first tram stop to Scuttles Cove and Castaway Beach. Next tram arrival is less than 6 minutes Bahamian time. It's a 7-minute walk to the beach, but we're gonna take the tram. We will see if the slide is open. I have heard that it is not. Here's Scuttles Cove, the kids area. The kids will be going there later while we snorkel. Lots of signage, which is very helpful. Here's Mount Rustmore. Got some gift shops. We didn't look at the merch last time, and it's really cool to see the specific Castaway Cay merch. I like the Castaway Cay. Oh, that is cool. And it says Castaway Cay. Best Cay ever. Good times and tan lines. This gives you an overview of all of the shirts that they have. Doing nothing. That's what we're gonna do today, hopefully, for part of the day. Look at this. Yeah, here you match. Yes. Yeah, you got your Mickey on. Yeah. He's your best friend, right?
Look at his little autograph. He even puts a little paw.
Oh my goodness.
Like, what dog signs? Is this not the smartest dog you've ever met in your life? Do you have a puppy at home yourselves?
Yes.
We do.
What is your puppy's name?
Gonzo.
Gonzo! Alright, so Pluto will howl to Gonzo tonight, see if we can hear him. Oh, I love that.
We got off the ship right before 8:30. It's only 9:20. We found our spot on the beach and we're ready to relax. Just like in Cozumel, once you get in and get used to it, you're gonna be good to go.
No, but this is freezing. Cosmo was warm. This is freezing.
Skyla's slowly inching her way in. She's got her dad for moral support. Scott's taking one for the team. Do it! Scott just said that was better than coffee. here we have in the shade games. They have checkers, pool, basketball, Connect 4, chess, another little basketball hoop, a couple ping pong tables, foosball tables. I really think the kids would like this area. We didn't stop by here last time. I think we need to bring them back here so they can play some games later. Castaway Ray Stingray Adventure is $59 for ages 10 and up and $48 for ages 5 to 9. The experience lasts an hour and you get to feed stingrays out of the palm of your hand and even pet them as they swim by. On Castaway Cay, you can rent sea kayaks, paddle boats, water bikes, aqua trikes, and much more. Conked Out Bar is right over here by the beach, so very convenient, and they are walking along and asking if you want a beverage on the beach as well. There are 2 places to eat, so if you keep walking further, you're gonna get to Cookies 2, which is the same thing as Cookies, just another stop. Pelican Plunge is closed today, but we're still gonna go out to the point to get a view of it. We are here in mid-January. By the time you see this vlog, this will be back open. Out there's 2 slides and kind of a splash pad area that you swim out to. If your kids like Pelican's Plunge, this is the side of the beach to be on. We get an awesome view of the beach from over here too. Some people right there snorkeling. Sorry, it's so windy today. At Pelican Point, we have Heads Up Bar. This tram stop takes you right to the Pelican's Point beach area, where the By the Seashore shop is, where you can rent the bikes, you can get your flippers, floats, anything you need, and get an Olaf frozen drink. And this is also the start of the 5K. A lot of people are renting bikes, and then you just take them out on this trail over here. There are loads of bikes to rent, and behind the bike rental, they have volleyball courts over there. Snorkel gear is $38 for adults and $22 for kids. You can get it anytime throughout the day. They're open until 4 p.m. Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Here's a closer look at the menu. And look at these adorable sippers. Great photo op with Olaf over here too. They have authentic Arendelle ice. Oh, carrots for Sven, and then Arendelle berries. Holden's teaching me how to play chess. All right, what are the rules, kid?
So pawns can move up 1, but for their first turn, they can move up 2.
Okay.
So
you know you could be making all of this up and I would never know.
I'm not.
Holden's establishing a plan of attack.
Checkmate. Boom.
Not me, not Hermione, me, you.
What? I'm back.
Boom. Hey, Holden, I thought we were going to eat. What is this? Dessert before our lunch? Is it vacation or something?
Oh.
I'm coming back for you. Cookies is open from 11:30 until 2, so make sure you grab it before 2 o'clock. We have a bag of chips, grilled sweet corn salad, macaroni pasta salad, traditional coleslaw, red skin potato salad, and tropical fruit salad. Over here we have cheeseburgers and hamburgers. You can get a veggie burger on request. We have hot dogs, sliced smoky barbecue beef brisket, Cajun spiced rotisserie chicken. We remember the barbecue pork spare ribs being amazing. There's sauerkraut, honey and bourbon glazed seared turbot filet, corn on the cob, and vegetarian bean chili. And then at Cookies, of course, you have to get the chocolate chip cookies. There's also lemon raspberry crumble loaf. You can get some Texas cornbread or a chocolate brownie. It's a buffet, so you just serve yourself. Huge covered pavilions, plenty of places to eat. Skyla's loaded up. Let's see what you got. All right, Skyla's loaded up. What did you get?
Got a hot dog, ribs, chicken, 2 brownies, a big chocolate chip cookie, and chips.
2 brownies, because 1 wasn't going to be enough.
No. I had them last time. They're amazing.
Holden got a burger and a hot dog. Are you hungry, dude? Skylar said, dang, Daddy's plate is loaded up. What did we get?
Ribs, there's a corn salad, pasta salad under there, potato salad, coleslaw, and then these are the sliced brisket sandwiches, and I learned last time, get 2 sandwiches and take the meat off, because there's not a lot of meat on them, so I put both the meat on 1 sandwich, make a bigger sandwich.
I feel like I shouldn't have worn white today.
I love that.
Oh no, that was close. You know it's good when this happens. It just falls right off. This is how you do Cookies. There's a character dance party right by Cookies at 12 o'clock. So if you're eating over here, come dance with Goofy and Minnie. Want anything?
I think I filled my belly with treats earlier.
Oh man. And we're off. Hey dude. We're going to the bike path. My bike is squeaky. Now we're out on the runway. Wide open spaces. There's the tram coming from Serenity Bay. And we're on the bike path. Keep to the right. They have some nice photo ops. I love how Holden said, do you want to stop for this? They have this for the people running the 5K because it's the same path. But it's nice to have it for you too. Head it up.
Someone's going down the Aquaduck.
You can't see that.
Yes, I can.
Wow. You can see someone's using the outhouse. There's the ship out in the distance. Say, I'm the king of the world!
I'm the king of the world!
I'm the king of Castaway Cay.
No, I'm not.
That's Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah.
Woo. It's 12:30 right now, and it feels really breezy and nice. And the path is very flat. 1,000 feet to the exit. On the road again. Now we're heading down towards Serenity Bay area. We can wave to the people on the tram as they come by. Hello. They were friendly. This is where some of the cabanas are. Fancy. So this is what's at the end. A very beautiful secluded beach. A spot to park your bikes. That's it. Passing by the cabanas again. On our way back on the home stretch. All right. Say bye, Serenity Bay. Peace out. Mom and Holden time. Gotta love it.
Land ho!
Land ho. Aerial hair whip. Action. You're in water jail. Are you all cooled off after our bike ride now?
I'm gonna go back to the ocean now.
Okay. The kids are having fun in Scuttle Cove, and it's time for us to go snorkeling. We had such a magical time snorkeling. We dropped the kids off at the kids club. They had a great time there. While Scott and I had some alone time, we had to be back to pick them up by 3 o'clock. You have to be back on the ship by 4:30. We actually were only out there for 40 minutes, but we still did the entire circuit. We got to see all of the magical things that are out there. Prince Eric's statue is 100% my favorite. It is so cool to see that. You just feel like Ariel being under the sea with him. We got to see a lot of fish today. We are 2 for 2 on Castaway Cay seeing stingrays. I was kind of nervous when we first got in the water because it looked really murky and it also felt freezing. But as soon as my whole body got submerged and we were in there, I didn't feel cold at all and the water cleared up. There were a lot of waves on the surface today, so I kept getting water in my breathing tube, so I kept having to spit that out, but otherwise it was such a wonderful day.
Drink of the day is a sea breeze, so we got one for the road to walk back to the ship.
We did a lot of snorkeling, so we earned that drink.
Exactly, we did.
Getting back to shore seemed like it took a lot longer than getting out to the cool things.
Well, I think what happened was the current helped us for most of it.
Oh, true.
Because when we missed a buoy and we went back, it was kind of hard to get back to it. So keep that in mind where your starting point, if there is a breeze and a current, start however that works in your favor. There's some white and red, they're the size of a basketball or a soccer ball that are out there, and they mark all the underwater features that you want to look for, and they're very easy to spot.
A white buoy is a Disney magic thing, and a red buoy is just like a thing of interest.
Of course, a lot of those ones, it's where all the fish congregate, so it's pretty cool.
It's about that time, guys.
We just got here 5 minutes ago.
It's actually been 6 hours. You do have to pay to rent these floats, but a lot of people will just abandon them at the end of the day, so Holden's just using one of the ones that got left behind. It's 3 o'clock. It's time for us to head back on the ship because Skylar really wants to meet Black Widow, and she is there at 4 o'clock. There's still a lot of people on the beach. That is really cool, whoever took the time to make that. Well done. You have to promise me something.
What am I going to promise you?
That we'll be back here someday.
Someday.
We're gonna book our placeholder for our next cruise, so it'll be within 2 years. You know, Disney has a new island that we'll get to explore pretty soon too. See you later, Mon. Castaways have to keep right. I've never noticed this, Captain Bob Iger. Who's Bob Iger? We have to have a talk, my darling. Thank you.
Okay. Haha.
Is it cold?
We're coming for you, Aquaduck.
My son saw you from like a mile away. He said, Stitch is down there. We have to go say hello. Got a lick and everything.
Oh, yeah, dry it off. Dry it off. There you go. Get all that stuff off. You want to grab a photo over here?
They're just floating over the island. That is so cool.
They're like me. We don't want to leave.
I know. There are so many characters in the atrium right now. It's around 4 o'clock. Loki's up there. We've got Ant-Man and the Wasp are over here. We saw your presentation and it was so amazing.
I remember you right in the front row.
She was in the front row.
She was learning all of the 5 techniques. Tradition, honor, strength, courage, and compassion. That is why we salute. I think you could train with us. You clearly have excellent taste.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, Spider-Man is just hanging out with the kids. Spider-Man's showing him how to do stretches. Stop it.
Oh, you want a picture? We'll warm up. I'll teach you all the spider things, okay?
She definitely loves Black Widow.
Is amazing.
So,
I love the hair.
yes.
I changed the hair
There
up
you
a
go.
lot, but I think the red's my favorite. What do you think? He likes to make fun of me because at one time I bleached my eyebrows, but
What do you think? Did you like the bleached eyebrow look or did you like the red eyebrows? The red eyebrows.
you know what? I gotta go natural.
It goes with the belt.
Yeah, ties it all together.
Color coordination, right?
So Kate Bishop says he needs some branding, right? Because if you saw him, would you know he's Hawkeye?
I mean, if he had the bow and arrow, yes.
But without the bow.
There we go.
He would just be like a random guy on the street, right? I'm thinking if he gets
Red leather.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of the job, to not be known.
Right.
Listen, if he
Especially
gets
for
a
you.
belt
Exactly.
with your logo on it. Boom. Just rub it
Work
off
in
on me.
The
progress.
true fans know. The true fans know.
It is a good test.
That's the
It is a
thing.
good test.
Yeah.
If you had to go to battle with only one Avenger,
Okay. Oh, that's a great question. You know, I'd probably have to say Captain Pluto. I trust that man so much, and he's almost as fast as me and he's just as strong. So, a very good companion to have. How about you? Who would you go?
I think you're very fast and strong, so probably me.
Oh, thank you so much. She's making me proud.
I didn't film it, but when we took pictures with Black Panther, he said, Wakanda forever, and I started tearing up. We got here right around 4 o'clock. We met Hawkeye, Black Widow, Okoye, and Black Panther within 30 minutes. Days 4 and 5, when more Marvel characters are coming out, hang around in the atrium because they are here, and it is so cool to have those interactions.
Like Spider-Man had an entourage.
Oh yeah, people were...
He had a bunch of little kids following him.
Yeah, it was so cool. We're back up on deck 11. Holden and Scott came up here to swim while I went to meet characters with Skyla. So if you don't meet everybody on the Marvel Day at Sea, do not worry, you will have opportunities to meet characters on other days as well. I was talking to someone in the elevator who also told me that last night during the family karaoke, Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel were in there doing karaoke with people. I didn't see that on the schedule or else we would have gone, but it was at like 10:45 p.m. There are a lot of opportunities to see the superheroes around the ship. Even after spending 6 hours on Castaway Cay, the kids still want to spend as much time as they can in the pool. The line for the Aquaduck right now is about 30 minutes. We're hoping we'll get to do it at least one more time before we head out. Even if it's after dinner tonight, we might need to run up there. Nemo's Reef is for those up to age 8. Holden's gonna give you a quick tour.
So first, you got Merlin getting out some water in the shower. Next, oh gosh, you have a slide. Oh golly, OG. It's the stingray. So I'll go down. It's not that big. And that's that side. Oh, you got some Nemo over there. And here, there's Dory. Hi, Dory. Then there's this puffer fish. There's this, which is water. That's basically all there is in Nemo's Reef.
Slide is for those 4 to 14 years old. Here are the height restrictions on that. We packed up all of our bags. They have to be outside your door by 10 p.m. They'll take them off the ship for us and we'll get them when we exit the ship. We're gonna keep a couple things with us, obviously, for overnight into the morning. Now we're back at the Walt Disney Theater. We get to see Believe, which is such a beautiful show. This is the only show we've already seen on the Fantasy and we loved it. The theater is not super busy. We got here 5 minutes before the show started and there were still plenty of seats available. Beauty and the Beast was a lot busier last night. Holden has a gift card to spend and he is ready for it. This is hilarious. You can get a towel animal plush.
Wait.
It's the cruise ship, and it does the horn blast and everything. Absolutely, yes. Now the kids are going to finish up their Midship Detective Agency mysteries. You get to choose which mystery you want to solve. Mickey will debrief you, and then you get your detective badge and casebook, and you're on your way. This is located on the Disney Dream and the Fantasy. This is a self-guided interactive game that you can play on your own or as a family, and it's fun for all ages. There are several possible endings, so even if you do it on one sailing, you can do it every time you come back and get a different outcome. Hi, Mulan! Oh my gosh, I just said hi to Mulan!
I like those sweatshirts. Those are cute.
We were just saying today, Goofy, that we needed to meet you tonight, and it has happened. So we are so
Disney
excited. It is Disney magic.
On the Disney Dream.
I mean, right? It's like the best thing ever.
Marvel Day, when Goofy and his friends were dressed up like Marvel characters.
Yes.
Who was Goofy dressed up as? Iron Man. That's his Iron Man pose. What do you think? It's pretty good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. And your flight.
He's flying. Everybody fly like Iron Man. Fly like Iron Man.
You're doing this right now. Fun.
It's you, Goofy. Nice voice.
You're very focused. Holden's doing the case of the missing paintings. Skyla's doing the case of the missing puppies. Yay!
You captured the criminal and rescued our puppies.
Case solved, you did it! Yes!
It took me 9 paintings to solve the mystery, but there are 12 paintings in total.
And they're all over the ship.
Yes.
It's our last night, but our first visit to Enchanted Garden. This restaurant is inspired by the gardens of Versailles, and a gorgeous cascading fountain featuring a little Mickey Mouse, of course. Look at this beautiful table we have. View of the fountain. No yawning at dinner.
What?
One of the awesome things about Enchanted Garden is that it comes to life throughout your meal. Here's tonight's kids menu, which is Toy Story themed. This is giving me Pixar Day at Sea vibes. Activities inside as always, and then here are their options. Jesse's appetizers, Woody's main event. I love this menu because it is the golden afternoon from Alice in Wonderland. Here are the specialty cocktails for the evening. Our appetizers, we loved this cucumber garden roll, so I think we need to get that again. Soups and salads for the evening. Here are our main course options. Vegetarian options, and as always, the lighter note offerings. Now that we're settled in, what did you think about Disney's Believe?
I really liked it. I cried at the end when he danced with his daughter and sang Baby Mine. It always gets me.
I felt your tears on my arm, and I was like, Skylar!
I love with the show, you get so many snippets of so many different Disney movies
From
in it.
Jungle Book to Peter Pan.
Yeah, what else was there? Mary Poppins,
Pocahontas.
Tiana.
And the genie is the through line, and you love
And
The genie's hysterical.
yes, I didn't realize it last time, but I realized it this time that every movie that they went through had something to do with nature because he was trying to grow the flower. Pocahontas, Jungle Book, Peter Pan.
There's a lot of, and Tiana, the bayou,
Yeah.
and all the greenery came down. Yeah, it was very green, and yeah. You're right, I don't think I even noticed that. Holden, what did you think of Disney's Believe?
I was asleep.
You were dead asleep with your mouth open.
I wasn't snoring, right?
That's the first show you haven't made it through, and I think it's because it was Castaway Key Day and you were tired. Did you have a good snooze though? This mushroom tart is so beautiful. How's the lobster ravioli?
Tastes like lobster.
This is one of the most
last time.
beautiful appetizers, and it tastes as good as it looks. Holden got chicken noodle soup.
It's really good.
Here's the tomato soup. Holden got the romaine salad, which looks really good. And I got this raspberry salad last time on the Fantasy, and it is so good, so I had to get it again. Holden got the fancy chicken. I got the Chilean sea bass. Scott got the sea scallops. Skylar got the prime rib. The light fixtures are blooming, and it's getting darker inside.
Out of everything we got, there were no big misses at all. Prime rib was tender and nice. Scallops perfectly cooked. I didn't try the chicken, but Holden said it was good. Skylar's demolishing a drumstick. And the sea bass is the way I like my fish. A little bit of sauce to it. That was really, really nicely done. So yeah, no misses.
Here's our dessert menu. Here are the desserts. We are getting one of each. The signature dessert is the Southern style pecan tart. This is the kids' dessert. I'm not gonna remember the names of all of these, but I did show you the menu so we could figure them out. I do remember that this is the
Sugar-free option.
This is the sugar-free option, and it was delicious.
I don't know if you're supposed to eat this.
This is like orange almond. This is pecan.
Yeah.
And then this is the sundae of the evening.
And it's peanut butter chocolate brownie.
Look at this table. Look at this. This is my idea. This is my happy place. We're at Enchanted Garden. I love it so much.
16. How many years for us?
For us,
15.
15.
We're gonna sing 15 times.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
We got a Krabby. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. We ate every single dessert at Enchanted Garden. They were all amazing. Now we're gonna run up and do the Aquaduck because it closes at 10 o'clock. We've got about 20 minutes. I've got my shower cap so I don't get my hair soaked before the See You Real Soon party. Got the kids' goggles. Let's go do this.
Now he is.
characters are announced, they come out, and then there's like a 15-minute mad dash where you can get your last pictures with the character. So if there's someone you haven't met yet that you like really, really want to make sure you get a picture with, that's the time to do it. And it's kind of a madhouse. I went to the sail away party. Holden went and bought a $45 pua. Lucky you had a gift card.
Yep.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like, help me, Holden.
And I got a postcard for $2.99 that I will frame in my room.
$2.50.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Fairy money, done.
Skylar lost a tooth on this sailing.
Yes.
So that was with your tooth fairy money.
Uh-huh.
If you're in your room and it sounds like something scary's in the closet, it's just your hangers. And what are we celebrating, Scott?
10% down payment for the next cruise.
It's called a placeholder. So you can go down while you're on the ship and you can book a placeholder. We went to guest services to ask how to do it, but you could just do it in the app. Reserving a placeholder means you get 10% off your next sailing. You have to use it within 2 years.
$250 for the placeholder, and it's fully refundable within those 2 years.
So if you decide that you don't want to do another one, you don't have to, but if you do, you get 10% off. We should have done this when we were on the Fantasy, so I'm not making that mistake again. We're really excited. That means we're gonna be sailing again.
2 years from today.
Ha! We're taking a look at some of the photos we've taken on this sailing. Oh, that was day one. Fresh-faced, fully rested. It's us with Tink. These are all so good. It looks so cool out here at night. The kids are now in the Oceaneer Club, and we're headed into the district to visit one of our favorite spots. We're going to check out the 5 city skylines that you can see that rotate through the windows. Here, all of the drinks are themed after the cities that you see in the windows. So we have New York, Chicago, Rio, Paris, and Hong Kong. Look at this fancy beverage. We got
The Avenue from the Chicago skyline.
Ooh, you're all lit up. That's so fancy. That's really cool. Now we're in Paris. There's the Eiffel Tower we just saw a couple months ago. Skyline is one of our favorite spots. Highly recommend if you're coming to the district, sit in Skyline, watch the windows change, and have one of the best martinis. How was the glow party?
It was so fun.
Did you play Gaga Ball? Oh, Holden's sad. Did he play Gaga Ball?
Yes, Holden played Gaga Ball. I won twice. We call him the champion because he wins almost every time. It was just me and him, and we're best friends, so he kicked the ball out of the rink, and if you get it out of the rink, then you're out. So he let me win the first time, but the second time I actually won against him, so.
You're best friends with
Yeah.
the champion?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jacob.
We got so many compliments on our magnets on this sailing. It was cool that we were at the end of the hallway so a lot of people could see them. We are so excited to share with you that we have teamed up with Stateroom Statements to give you a discount for their amazing merchandise. If you use the code DEANTEAM15 at checkout, you will get 15% off your entire purchase. StateroomStatements.com has door decor for every kind of cruise. There's over 100 designs to choose from. They are very clever and funny and adorable, so we highly recommend you check those out. Skyla made this today. day. That's a great souvenir to take with us. I wanted to share with you a little bit about how tipping works on the ship. Here's a breakdown of what we received to our stateroom on day 4. On a 5-night sailing, our server receives $95, assistant server $75, head server $25, and stateroom host $95. And then we receive these envelopes that we can add extra amounts to, and we will give the servers theirs tomorrow morning at breakfast, and we will make sure that our hostess gets this before we leave as well. One more thing too that our servers told us is extremely important is to fill out this survey. It really means a lot to them to do it, so I'm going to make sure that I fill this out this evening, and then you can just put it on your stateroom door. The day before you leave the ship, you will also receive these tags that you put on your luggage that you put outside your stateroom door by 10 p.m. and there are different characters, so we know we are in the red Mickey section, and that's where we will go to get our bags when we get off the ship. I remembered to get the Mickey bars this time. All right, what else did we get, bud?
Show
it off.
We got cheese plate.
Okay.
That's moldy.
It's meant to be moldy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some wings.
Chicken wings. At 12:30 a.m.
Woo!
Woo!
Go big or go home.
Mickey bar, family crowded around some chicken wings, watching Wreck-It Ralph. A great end to a Castaway Cay day. Good morning. I got my coffee and I'm sitting up on deck 13 by myself, just reflecting on the trip. I did this on the Fantasy and I really enjoyed just having a minute to process everything that we just got to experience for the last week, basically. I am so happy we did the Marvel Day at Sea. We are huge MCU fans. Getting to meet some of those characters, I was starstruck. The kids were so excited to meet everybody. And we actually talked to and got autographs from every single Marvel character on the ship except for Sam Wilson, although the kids did get to talk to him in the Oceaneer Club. So we met everybody, basically. We got 30 autographs on this 5-night sailing. So if you want to meet characters, you can. On every sailing, characters are always walking around, but on this one, I don't know. We ran into so many characters and had really amazing interactions. The highlight of this trip for me was 100% seeing Holden getting to go up on stage during Beauty and the Beast. That's a memory I will take with me forever. This is how they get you to book another Disney cruise. You get these magic moments that you can't get anywhere else. We saw 3 shows on this sailing. We saw the Golden Mickeys, Beauty and the Beast, and Disney's Believe. All of them were incredible. I highly recommend seeing the stage show if you can. They are Broadway quality. If you have a child who's sleeping or you're just not feeling the crowd, you can watch it on the TV in your stateroom, which is another option that is very nice that they offer. We also love the ventriloquist / comedian that we saw, and we got to see him with the kids and then also in the adults only area. We really enjoyed our time in the adults only area on the ship. We prefer the one on the Fantasy, but we loved the pink champagne bar. We loved Skyline Lounge, and the people who did the programming there are incredible. Game show style things that they do. There's silent DJ dance parties. Scott and I did one of those last night, and there are happy hours too, so check those out. Everyone on the crew was amazing as always. Our servers, we love them so much. Ooh. They're making announcements of which groups can get off the ship. So they'll say if you have yellow tags with Chip and Dale, you can get off now. If you had early dining, you go to breakfast at 7:15. If you had late dining, you go at 8:15. Cabana's is also open, so you don't have to go to the restaurant if you don't want to, but we want to say goodbye to our amazing servers. We have loved them so much. We loved our room host, just everybody we've interacted with. Holden cried last night leaving the Oceaneer Club because they just get so attached to the counselors and the friends that they've made there and the experiences that they've had. This is Skyla's last year in the Oceaneer Club. She turns 11 in June, and so we did tour Edge and Vibe, and she's excited for what's to come next. They did make a change. Oceaneer Club was ages 3 to 12, and now it's 3 to 10. Big changes are on the way for Skyla, but she's excited. I did ask the people in the Oceaneer Club if anything else had changed, and they said if you have 3 and 4-year-olds, they will put them together in a smaller group where they can play together. The biggest thing our kids noticed was they have where the magic door opens and closes on the hour between the lab and the club, because there are the 2 separate sides of the kids club area, and so they had to make sure that they were where they wanted to be. So we would check the programming before we got there in the app so that they knew where they wanted to be. We did not get an internet package on this sailing. You can message each other in the app. So Scott and I were able to message each other. We became friends with another family on this sailing, so we were able to message them. The Oceaneer Club will message you through the app if your kids need anything. So even if they don't have a phone and you don't have internet, you can still reach your your kids. We did buy the photo package because it is 100% worth it to not have to worry about taking your own photos. The cast members will take photos for you on your phone if you want. Having the amazing shots of the interactions, the beautiful backdrops, some of them are out on the deck. Always look for those magic shots because those are the most fun. So that's one thing to look for in the Navigator app. Prior to this, we have only done one Disney cruise. It was a 7-night Western Caribbean Pixar Day at Sea on the Fantasy. We would take 7 nights whenever we could. We really wanted to do the Marvel sailing. That is why we did the Dream, even though it's such a similar ship to the Fantasy. I feel like on the 7th night we got to relax a little bit more, but with that full Marvel Day at Sea, it was go, go, go. It was because we wanted to see everything. If your family's not super into Marvel and you didn't want to experience those aspects of it, then you would have just had a relaxing day at sea. But we didn't want to miss anything. Scott and I did get to relax and have lunch at Paolo. I highly recommend that experience. If you want to experience Paolo or Remy, you do have to book those in advance. Other things that you have to book in advance, there were 3 character meet and greet options with the Marvel characters to book in advance. Your port arrival time, you will also do in advance. If you want to do any wine tastings, mixology classes, those do fill up very quickly. The Goofies Sports Simulator fills up quickly. The Royal Gathering Princess Meet and Greet is another one you have to sign up for. But for the most part, once you get on the ship, you will be able to see everything in the Navigator app. You can heart the things that you want to do, and you can see all of the days of your sailing, so you know which characters are coming up on different days, which activities are happening. When we first get on the ship, I kind of, while we're eating lunch, start hitting the things that we want to do. Trivia, games, such a wide variety of things to do. Just having, you know, a dance party with the characters in the atrium. There's just magic happening all over the ship. We love the rotational dining. Enchanted Garden is our favorite. We just think it's such a beautiful restaurant. It's more open, and we just always really love the food there. We loved Royal Palace this time. That was incredible too. We had that the first 2 nights, and then the second 2 nights we had Animator's Palette. Because that is located in the aft of the ship, low down, you feel the ship moving more in Animator's Palette, in our opinion, and the tables are close, so you just kind of feel more confined. And that was the only evening that Scott and Holden got a little bit queasy, but the programming in Animator's Palette is amazing, where you get to decrush talking to different families. We also had Pirate Night in Animator's Palette, and it was really cool seeing all the pirate themed artwork. We got to see fireworks twice on the sailing. We got the Marvel fireworks and we got the Pirate Night fireworks. Marvel Day at Sea was such a blur. You felt like you were immersed in the MCU. The deck parties were out of this world. I cannot believe they were able to accomplish some of the things that they did, and seeing all of the Avengers on stage together saying Avengers Assemble, chills, full body chills. It was so cool. The pool deck was very busy on this sailing, but we were able to ride the Aquaduck several times. The kids went down the yellow Mickey slide. They just wanted to relax in the pool and watch movies on Funnel Vision. We had beautiful weather on this sailing. We're here in mid-January, and they did make an announcement and say that we've seen some of the best Castaway Cay weather that they've seen in the last few weeks. Cozumel was wonderful, aside from that rainstorm, which honestly we said added to the experience because it was hilarious. We loved our excursion in Cozumel. We highly recommend the Fury Catamaran sail, snorkel, and beach party. We love the people who run it. It's just really cool to get right off the ship, get right on a catamaran, go snorkel, and then get to just relax at the beach.
Here's a breakdown of everything that we spent for this 5-night sailing. Every sailing is going to be different based on so many factors, the excursions that you do, but we hope it's helpful to see this just to give you an idea of the kind of expenses you can expect on a Disney Cruise Line sailing.
Okay, I think it's time to go grab the kids and head down to breakfast. We're not ready to leave, but we did book our placeholder, so we will be doing another Disney cruise. Aww, Slinky Dog's coming to say it's time to go back to Fort Lauderdale. Holden.
Yeah.
We have to leave the ship.
No.
You get to bring Pua with you. Final thoughts on the room, fam.
I really enjoyed the room. I do think just that 1 year of them getting older, it got slightly more cramped when we were getting ready sometimes, going back and forth to the bathroom.
One thing I love about the bathroom is that all you have to do is turn this, and then it goes to the exact right heat every time. Like once you set it, you just turn it or turn it back for the tub. Did you almost hit your head in the shower?
I'm close. I'm very close to the top, and you are kind of elfing it underneath there. But
how tall are you?
5'10".
So if you're 6 foot, you're gonna
hit the ceiling.
The best part about the room is the magic porthole. We love this. It just adds so much to the trip. All right, Holden, you really do have to get out of the bed though, buddy. I love you. Let's go eat breakfast. Everyone's leaving the ship. We're headed to breakfast. On the last morning, everyone just leaves the luggage that they're carrying off the ship outside of the restaurant. And it's just another reminder that we're heading out. If you choose to sit down for your final breakfast, here is the menu. It's not as extensive as what you will see if you get breakfast on any other day, but you only have a very short time to eat before you have to head out. We have to be off the ship by 9 o'clock. Favorite part?
Ocean Club, Gaga Ball.
You played Gaga Ball every night with Ben from Wales. He was one of the counselors. Something you want to do on the next sailing that we maybe didn't get a chance to do?
Aquaduck.
Because he wants to go on the Disney Magic that has the Aquaduck.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be
the water slide.
Favorite part?
Being with Holden at Beauty and the Beast and seeing his reaction when he was asked to be Chip, and then watching him run up there and killing it. I don't know if we missed anything, but I think for the next one, I'd like to do some excursions where we get further away from the port and see some tropicalness or jungle or
more adventurous.
Yeah, more adventurous.
My favorite thing was getting to talk to a lot of other families. I feel like everyone's in such a good mood, and it was just so nice to talk to everybody and make new friends. Also, I really loved having quality time with each kid. I'll remember going biking with Holden on Castaway Cay or playing mini golf on the back of the ship. I'll remember going around with Skyla and meeting some of the characters and having special time with her. The only thing I could think of that I missed was going to Cove Cafe in the adults only area. They have these specialty coffees where they'll put like a face of a character in there, and I wanted to see which ones they were going to do, but we never had time to stop and grab a coffee. Those are an extra charge. You get coffee on the ship, obviously, but it is very good coffee. The other thing is Skyla and I really wanted to do an animation class where you get to sit and they show you how to draw a character. So on our next sailing, I want to make sure we do that.
My favorite part was probably getting to walk around the ship and see all the new things and point out the details that I saw, because it's really fun and there's so much to look at. I also met some really nice friends. I made about 7, even though I'm only going home with 1 number. It's really fun to meet new friends and make friends and, you know, hang out with them. I really wanted to do the animation class with my mom, but it was at 1:45 on the day of Castaway Cay, so we didn't really have the time.
I'm sure there were a couple other times that they offered it, but it was a busy sailing. We had a lot going on. I got the French toast with sausage. Holden just got, I think, everything on the menu.
I got the chocolate chip pancakes with some bacon.
The hash. So it's potatoes, eggs cooked the way you like them with bacon. And we got these at Vanilla Peas Sweet Shop up on deck 11. You save some money if you got 6. But also remember, any of the cupcakes, bars, dipped chocolate, things on a stick that aren't pre-packaged, you can't take them off the ship. So we've got to eat these for breakfast.
You ready for some macarons for breakfast?
Yes.
The flavors are rose, lemon, chocolate, caramel, raspberry, and cookies and cream.
Okay, that's really good.
We have all of the remnants on Skyla's plate. Which one was your favorite?
I'm gonna have to say the raspberry.
I agree.
2 parts. This first part, okay, doesn't make any sense, but you see in the end.
You're gonna mention my name in your blog.
Of course I'm gonna say Flavio.
Brazil, our server. Oh man, maybe I'm gonna be famous. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna put the 2 parts together. First part, second part. So now you're gonna see the shape.
Skyla knew. She's like, it's gonna be a person.
Head like this. And I tell my guests, this is Flavio.
It's Flavio.
We were wondering if you're gonna do a self-portrait.
And take care of Flavio. Thank you so much.
This is amazing.
This is amazing. Say bye to Donald. Bye, Donald.
Aloha, Donald.
Back to reality. Until the next time.
Yay! It's time to go back to eating normal meals and not steak every night.
Oh man, there's our ship. We're headed out. Thank you so much for coming along with us on this 5-night Western Caribbean cruise, Marvel Day at Sea sailing on the Disney Dream. It truly has been a dream. I will put a link to all of the videos that we have made about this cruise, as well as our cruise last year on the Disney Fantasy. The debarkation process in Lauderdale was very easy and streamlined. I think we were in and out within 30 minutes. We grabbed our bags, we had to have all of our IDs and our key to the world cards. We headed out, paid for parking, and now we're back on the road. 9 or 10 hours back to Myrtle Beach. We're so excited for our next adventures this year. We have a lot to share with you. Thanks for coming along with us, and we'll see you real soon.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
And as always,
Keep adventuring. Hold it. It's this way. Oh.